New organizations often ask me, how do we start a budget? What are the procedures in doing a budget, creating one, if we really just don't know because we need the money to begin to do our programs in the first place? I always recommend that you use QuickBooks. Whether you use it internally or not, the QuickBooks budget system is fabulous. It's one page. Revenue at the top, expenses at the bottom. Keep it simple. I always do my expenses first. Think realistically what your program, if money is not the barrier to doing your program, what does that budget look like? And then build it. Build salaries, personnel, benefits, supplies, equipment, maintenance, utilities, on and on and on. And then when you get to that bottom line, as shocking as it may be, whatever that figure is, then build your revenue to support it. And you want to make sure that your revenue includes grants, whether those be government grants or corporate, family, or community foundation grants, special events that you might host once or twice a year. Perhaps you do other fundraising events, or you charge a fee for service. Perhaps your organization has a membership fee. Build all of that into the revenue to support those expenses at the bottom. Another important rule is to remember that your organizational budget must always show some reserves. That means that you're planning to have money in the bank at the end of the year, and hopefully you'll achieve that plan. I usually recommend about 5% in reserves. So when you add up those expenses, make sure that you can cover them with your revenue and have 5% left in your budget. Your program budget is completely different. If your program budget feeds into that organizational budget, because your organization is big enough that you have more than one program, make sure that that budget zeroes out. That means that your revenue equals your expenses. Look at it from a funder's perspective. If you ask for $5,000 for a grant to do your project or program, but yet your program budget shows that you're going to raise $100,000, but you're only going to spend $90,000 in that program year, the potential funder is going to look at that and think, why should I send them $5,000 when they're going to have $10,000 left at the end of their year? Makes sense, doesn't it?